Hi guys. I'm just going live because I got my starter kit and I kind of wanted to show you guys what's all in it. I'm going to wait a little while for some people to get on. Got my laundry going. My kiddo is taking a nap. And my husband and father-in-law are working on my bathroom, doing a remodel. So thought it was a good opportunity to take some time and do a video. Oh, I see one person is watching. Drinking my citrus fresh water. So nice and sunny out. I love it. Well, oh, I have 2 people watching. Hey. Sorry guys, I kind of have the sniffles today, so I'm diffusing my thieves. Okay, I guess I'll just start, and then whoever wants to watch the playback, I guess, can watch it. Hello! So I got this is my second starter kit. I bought mostly just to have for making takes, because my first starter kit that I got, I didn't really keep all of the little things. I kind of threw some things away that I wasn't probably supposed to. I just didn't want to have a bunch of stuff around, so I got my second starter kit because I wanted another diffuser too. They had a really good deal, so I got 2 diffusers. So I'm super excited. Now we'll have 3 in my house, so I want to keep lugging them around everywhere in everyone's rooms when we're sick and stuff. But okay, so most of you guys know, obviously, that I started this Young Living journey probably, it was like a year ago actually. But I really started to get into making my own stuff and really kind of diving into the world of Young Living around November-ish, October-ish, November-ish. And I really started to incorporate it in our everyday life, like all the time. And then I just started doing the business at like the end of December, just because I was sharing my stories and my testimonies, and a lot of people had a good response to it, and they kept asking me, like, where can I get some? And so finally I was like, well, I might as well just start selling it because I have so many people that are interested. So I just kind of started that journey. So it's been fun and it's really interesting and I'm learning a lot. But, so okay, so this is the starter kit. It comes with this cool little, sleeve. You can take that off. Oops. And it comes with a little description of what the kit contains and everything like that. And then it has this really cool box that's magnetic right here. And so you open it up like this, and you have all your beautiful oils. So it comes with all of these. I won't really go into depth on each and every one because it might take a little long. But you get lemon, copaiba, digize, thieves, peppermint, canoe, RC, purification, frankincense, and lavender. They're like the everyday oils that everybody uses. So you get that. They give you this really cool little information. I'm going to open it really quick. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at opening things. Okay. Anyway, so they'll give you paperwork if you want to sign somebody up by paper. They have this. They also kind of give you a little map of where all their farms are, and where everything, like their retreats, kind of just maps everything out for you, so it's pretty cool. They give you this cool card that shows all the essential oils that are in your kit, and then just some on the back that they kind of suggest as everyday oils as well, but I'm just kind of going to go over them super fast. So Stress Away is kind of like their bonus oil, and it says Stress Away, that's what it does. It's amazing. I put it in my diffuser when I'm stressed, or I have a diffuser necklace that I wear that I'll wear throughout the day. It just smells like lime and vanilla, and it's so, hey, it smells so good. And then So basically, you can put it in like sugar scrub or in your bath. You can diffuse it at night. So yeah, and then lavender is probably one of the most used oils. I feel like it's very versatile, but it's good for a ton of different things. It's good for sleep. It's good for your skin, and it's awesome. It smells super good. So yeah, and it just kind of gives you everything. The peppermint vitality is awesome. It is good for headaches. It's good to kind of wake you up in the morning, I guess. Some people will diffuse lemon and peppermint, get them going in the morning, or even like smell it, and that gets kind of going in the morning. But you can put it in, we've made peppermint brownies. They're really good. But yeah, there's a bunch of different things. I'm just kind of scrolling over them fast because I don't want to get too in depth and make this video super, super long. Frankincense, I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, but frankincense is like, they call it liquid gold. It's amazing. It has so many good products in it or whatever. But it's really good for your skin. A lot of people have found great results with like aging spots. It's good for facial creams. I was putting it on my skin with sweet almond oil, frankincense, purification, sometimes lavender, but there's a bunch of, it's really good for your skin. It smells really good. Copaiba, that's another one. Kind of a hard word to say. I think I'm saying it right. You can use it for a bunch of different things. I've never used it really before until the other day. I had a really, really bad knee ache. Like, I don't know what I did, but my knee was like swollen and I couldn't walk on it. I felt like really old because I've never had that problem before. I was just like walking around all day, and then all of a sudden it just started throbbing, and I was like, what the heck? So I put Copaiba and Panaway on there, which is also in your starter kit, and I iced my knee, and within like 10 minutes I could walk on it, and by the next day I was completely fine again. I was like, oh my gosh. So that was the first time that I've ever used it, but you can use it for a lot of things. Copaiba is also, they call it a pusher oil, as well as peppermint, which if you put it on top of something, it will push that oil into your skin and make it, go into your bloodstream that much faster. Lemon Vitality, that's also another big one that people use a lot, I feel like, because it's very versatile as well. When I first got my starter kit, I didn't really know what to use, and so I literally just diffused like lemon and lavender all day, every day, because I loved the smell, and I ran out of those the fastest. So I put lemon in my water. It's really good. You can put it in a bunch of different things. It's good for freshening your room. Like purification and lemon are really good together. They smell really fresh. The next one is Thieves, which Thieves oil is amazing. I can't even say enough about it. It's so great. They have a whole Thieves line of a bunch of different things, but it's like a germ bacteria killer. I always have it diffusing when we've been around sickies, or I know we've been exposed to strep throat this year and influenza A from people that I know, and so I automatically put Thieves in my diffuser with purification, and I have an immunity roller with Thieves in it, and I put that on, and we don't get sick. It's crazy. I mean, I have a little bit of a runny nose right now, but it's nothing compared to what I've heard that people have. So, yeah, that works. It's amazing. Anyways, Panaway is the other oil I was talking about. It's kind of like icy hot. It smells like that. And it's good for your muscles, sore back, sore muscles, like my knee. So it's awesome, but you have to be really careful around kiddos because it has wintergreen, peppermint, and helichrysum, clove, wintergreen, I think I already said that. But peppermint and wintergreen are really stronger oils, and so you have to be careful around kiddos. Their skins are super sensitive. Anyways, RC is another one. I swear by RC because when we got really sick and we couldn't really breathe that well, we put it in our diffuser, and I put it on my sinuses. I could feel so much pressure with coconut oil, and it changed me. By the next day, I was completely fine. So it's kind of in place of a Vicks. I've used it, and it's amazing. I will never, whenever I'm sick, that's my go-to right there. Also, purification is another awesome one. It pretty much just purifies the air. It's great. My daughter left a tuna sandwich in my car all weekend. I didn't know it, and I opened my door and I was like, oh my god, it stinks so bad. So I just got a little cotton ball, and I put a couple drops of purification in it, and I stuck it like in my little vent, and I went back out there and I couldn't barely even smell it anymore. Like, it cleans your air. It was so awesome. So I was like, oh, thank God. Okay. What is my next one? Digize. I really don't like the smell of Digize. It's very, I don't even know how to describe it. Kind of pukey-ish smell, but it's really, really good for your tummy aches. If you put peppermint and Digize, like I made a roller ball with peppermint and Digize and coconut oil, and my daughter wasn't feeling well, so you can just rub it right on your stomach, or if you really don't like the smell of it, you can put it on the bottom of your feet and just put socks on, and it works so fast and so well. So a lot of my pregnant mamas that I know that have morning sickness and stuff, I tell them to Digize is awesome, and peppermint is awesome. So yeah, and then they kind of go over a couple other ones, but I'm not going to go over that right now. But that's cool. It kind of just gives you an in-depth thing. Kind of goes over a couple of other oils that you can order as well. Anyway, so you're going to lift the bottom up. I can't really show it that well, but this comes out, and they give you, I don't want to drop this, that's your stress away that they give you, and they give you this little roller filament, so you can stick it in there and roll it on, which is really cool. You can roll it on your wrist, like if you're feeling stressed out or you know you're going to have a stressful day. It's really awesome. And then they give you these little cards, which I've never got one of these with my other starter kit, but they're really cool. You can put them on like a little ring, so if you do like make and takes, you can have them on there. And then they give you this whole, I think there's 2 of each. There's like lavender, peppermint, thieves, lemon. I think that's it. But if you have people that are like, oh, you know, what has been your savior? Or what do you love on your from your starter kit and stuff? You can just like, oh, here's a sample, try it. They give you these, also these little sample bottles. And if somebody wants a sample, you can put a couple drops in there and have them use it. They give you the Ninja Red, I think is how you say it, samples, which is awesome. You put them in the fridge. It's best if they're cold, is what I've heard. But it's for Energize, Revitalize. It has a ton of servings of fruits and vegetables. It's good for your immunity system. It has wolfberry in it, which is amazing for you. Hello. Hi, Kaylee. Yes, peace and calming. So they're just awesome. And I'm trying to get my husband to try the Ninja Red so we can get that for his energy drink addiction. So that's that. I actually got 2 diffusers with the deal that was going on. My other one hasn't come in because I just got this yesterday, I think. So the other one's on its way. But I want to show you, I got the home diffuser with my starter kit. It comes in this box. And then I got the Dewdrop diffuser. If you add it on, you got it for like $50, plus you got a free tangerine and a free peppermint. So I go through peppermint like crazy, so it's awesome. Okay, so they give you the power cord. They give you this little cleaning doohickey, which is kind of nice. I just run vinegar through mine and then wipe it down with a paper towel, but that's really cool too. It's like Christmas all over again. Okay, so this, let me take the plastic off. Please don't drop it. That wouldn't be good. Okay, so this is the beautiful home diffuser. It's not as good as the Dewdrop because the Dewdrop has the Cool Mist humidifier, which I'll use the Dewdrops like in our bedroom or the kids' bedroom, but I just think this one's pretty. And this will be kind of like our main house diffuser, I guess. But they have this little reservoir, in here, and it shows you, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a little fill line in there. That's where you put the water, and then you can, oh god, I'm getting stuff all over this already. As bad as my kids. But then you add a couple drops of whatever essential oil you want to diffuse in your home. It has this cool little setting for light and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so you just plug it in. Also, I would suggest, like, some recipes I've seen, they'll call for like 10 drops of essential oils in it. And if you're just starting out, I don't suggest that because you have to let your body kind of warm up to essential oils. And because they're so concentrated, like I've had a couple people tell me like, oh, it was just awful. I think I'm like allergic to them because I was like runny eyes and, you know, I just didn't feel right. And I was like, no, I think you just used too many drops of it. So it was like your body just was in shock a little bit. So I would suggest only doing a couple drops. And you can mix a couple singles like lemon, lavender, that kind of thing. Don't mix blends. So like your Thieves, stuff that is a blend of something, because there are already a bunch of single oils that are in a blend. So if you mix a blend in a blend, it's just going to be too many oils in your body. It's like, whoa. So yeah, so usually I'll do like Purification Thieves for when we're sick. I'll do lemon and lavender just for like a clean fresh, or lemon and purification for really fresh smell and to scrub the air. Stress Away and Peppermint, I heard smells like a candy cane. I haven't tried that one yet, but there's just a bunch of different recipes. You can go anywhere and look at them. So yeah. And then they also give you these two little catalogs, which they're really cool. This kind of shows you what's new or what's just come out. So it's kind of nice to go over. It has like a bunch of different recipes, and it's really nice, and it feels like really nice material. I know it's kind of weird, but oh, upside down. And then this one, it kind of just goes into all of their products that they have and a little bit of detail of each one, which is really cool because I feel like online is really nice, but you kind of get too distracted, and there's so many different outlets to kind of look at that when you have a catalog just sitting right in front of you, you can kind of just look at it and kind of get into it a little bit better. But so that's cool to have on hand. I'm going to take that to all my make and takes. And then their website's awesome. You can look at all of their new and upcoming things. You can look at all their different lines they have. It's crazy what Young Living has. They have like a pet line, like a children's line. They have multivitamins. They have like a skincare line, a home line, just a bunch of different things. So it's nice to look at. It is a little bit more expensive, Young Living essential oils. And that's what took me so long to kind of get on this train and invest in this company, because I was like, this is a lot of money. I don't want to, spend that much money. Why can't I just go out to like Rite Aid or a health food store or whatever and get my essential oils? And the problem with that is, essential oils aren't regulated by the FDA. And so literally there could be 5% of oils in a bottle, but they can say it's 100% therapeutic grade. And I know with doing my own research and figuring out what my family needs and researching Young Living, their seed to seal process is amazing. And they will not give you something that isn't 100% the therapeutic grade. And actually, my uncle lives in Utah, and his buddy works on one of the farms over there. And if it's not meeting their standard, like through their own testing, if it's not pure enough, or if something happened in the process, they get rid of them and they can give them to friends. So my uncle gets free Young Living essential oils. I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, I just feel like that just shows how into their oils and everything, and that's kind of why you get what you pay for. So I would rather save my money and get things that I know is good for my body, instead of, if you're using essential oils, you're already wanting that healthy lifestyle for your family. And if you get something from like Walmart or Rite Aid and you don't know what's in it, it's like, what's the point of, you're wanting essential oils to make yourself healthy and your family healthy, but you don't know what's in this. So you could be putting chemicals in your air. You could be putting chemicals on your body, and that's what you're trying to avoid. And you know that with Young Living, you know that what you're getting is nothing like that. It's no synthetics, 100% pure. So that's awesome. So I just kind of wanted to go over my starter kit with you guys and show you what's in it. If you have any questions, just let me know. I will answer them. And then I think a little bit later, me and my little mini-me are going to make eczema cream and some anxiety and immunity rollers. So yeah, so stay tuned. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.